This is what I've realized. A lot of women aren't actually angry at men. They're actually angry at themselves for abandoning themselves just to be chosen. You were abandoned who you were just to be chosen, and that's why you're angry. That's where resentment is born. It's the ache of realizing that you poured your whole heart into someone that gave you half back. And now your ego is running the show because it's your ego that wants to be chosen. So your ego is telling your nervous system this. And now your nervous system associates love with humiliation, waiting, and not feeling like you're enough. Rejection wounds hit deep because they mirror the first time you ever felt unseen. Maybe it was your dad's silence. Maybe it was your mother's neglect. Maybe it was a friend who outshined you. Maybe it was a man who made you feel like your softness was too much. And now every time someone pulls away, your body remembers that ache. And your mind calls it rejection when it's actually redirection. Redirection for you to redirect your energy. It's for you to not focus on what you don't want. Why are you putting your focus on what you don't want? Because it's a choice. The mind is gonna mind. The mind is gonna come. When you're building a new identity and you have to, this is what you do literally in the middle of it. I deal with this myself. Nobody escapes this. Every time I have a thought of an old identity, I'm like, oh no, this is not who I am anymore. It's and I don't entertain it. I release it. And I entertain the new identity that I am. Because you are what you choose. I am. Okay? That I am. That you are. Remember, feminine energy is not about pretending it doesn't hurt. It's never been about that. It's about feeling it fully and transmuting that pain into power. Because when you don't process it, that pain harbors into masculine armor, hyper independence, and emotional walls. And then you start, I don't need anyone. And then you start repelling the good things coming your way. Why? Because you're in a bad state. You're not being happy, you're not being optimistic, you're not open to new opportunities. Your channel, your signal is off. So things can't come to you because you're in a low frequency now. But when you sit with it, breathe through it, and learn how to feel safe in your own body and soothe your own self, it turns into wisdom. And here's the truth. Rejection is never personal. It's literally energetic misalignment. That's all. Stop trying to give things deeper meaning to make yourself suffer more. Because I've noticed as humans, a lot of us are addicted to suffering. Stop purposely making yourself suffer more for more, especially when it's not something that you don't desire and you don't choose. Why would you continuously choose what you don't desire in your reality? It starts in the mind first. And then starts in the 5D. And then it takes time for it to manifest in 3D. Once you choose it, that's that. So then, forget about your outside circumstances. If this is what I chose in the 5D, boom. All right, well, now I have to live that in the 3D. So those thoughts, you have to fight against them. And remember, sometimes God removes who you think you want for someone who can actually come and hold you and sustain you. Because a lot of times, you look back and you're like, oh, thank God I didn't get what I thought I wanted. And a lot of times, once your identity switches, you don't even want those things anymore. Because they will be a state of remembering when you were in old identity and in a lower energetic state. So you're like, I wanted that. I don't even want that. Yuck. The inner work is not about chasing closure. It's about reconnecting with your own self-worth so deeply that someone else's absence does not destabilize you. Heal the wound not by seeking validation, but by killing the ego and by mothering the version of you that felt unchosen. Either by your mom, by your dad. That's really the issue here. And you must heal that and release that old identity. That's not who you are. Why? Because you choose yourself. Why? Because you learn how to be your own safe space. You're not a little girl anymore. Grow up. whatever you need to do to heal that inner child, do it. Take her to Pilates, feed her soft meals with love, write her love letters, send her, buy her flowers, remind her that love didn't reject her, misalignment did. That's what the feminine reset is about. It's about reconnecting to your body so you can heal your nervous system and heal that rejection wound and re-teaching yourself that you're safe to receive again. You're safe because you're worthy, you're chosen, you're cared for because you are that. Remember what you, the things that you like, sometimes you think you're so in love with the person, and what you're really in love with is a version of you that they shown to you. That's where you're grieving. You're literally grieving yourself. And when you finally feel safe in your body again, you stop chasing closure. You stop chasing in general. Why? Because you know how to feel safe in your own body again. And I tell you, like, it will change your life. Like, it's literally the best thing you could do for yourself is learning how to be that for yourself. Anyways, I hope this helped. I love you guys. Happy Monday. Mwah.